Harley-Davidson Nightster 975, 2022 on review. Variable valve timing. The Harley-Davidson Nightster isn't a bad bike, and when you ride it hard it is great fun, but I'm not sure it hits its target audience's needs, and it certainly doesn't replace the Sportster 883 as an accessible model as Harley claim. Priced at £13,000, it is far from an affordable access point into the brand, while its rev-happy nature and sterile-feeling motor also makes it a bit soulless to ride. It's a good handling bike, and when you put the effort in, the engine and chassis responds with gusto, but to me it seems Harley still have a huge hole in their model range left by the demise of the 883 that the Nightster fails to adequately fill. If it was under £10,000 and had more mid-range, the story may be different. It's a good bike, but no Sportster 883 replacement in feel, attitude, or price. Ride quality and brakes. The Nightster feels remarkably light and agile and handles really well at speed, despite its conventional forks lacking any adjustment and its twin shocks only allowing the preload to be altered. You can treat it quite roughly and throw it into bends and it doesn't protest, which is impressive, but an element of restraint is required as ground clearance is limited. However, this agility does come at a slight cost, and if you hit a harsh bump, the shocks and hard seats certainly let you know all about it. Engine. The 60-degree Revolution Max 975 TV twin engine is heavily based around the 1250 engine found in the Pan America and Sportster S, however it isn't just a shrunk-down version. Where the 1250 features variable valve timing on both cams, the 975T only has it on the intake, giving it a very different character. Sadly, unlike the Sportster models, it's hard to form an emotional bond with this motor as it is quite worry and clattery, making it feel like a sterile modern engine where the air-cooled models had a thumping soul. Reliability and build quality. The Revolution Max engine was brand new in the Pan America, and MCN ran one for a year in 2021. The bike did over 7,000 miles and was far from fault-free. That said, early first-generation bikes can suffer issues, and the engine in the Nightster is in a different state of tune with a different capacity and VVT arrangement, so the jury is out on how it will perform for now. Value versus rivals. The Revolution Max motor has 5,000-mile service intervals, and thanks to the fact it runs hydraulic valve lash adjustment, there are no valve clearances to check. You need to expect to pay roughly £300 per service, with a recommended annual oil and filter change £180, which is good value. Traditionally, Harleys tend to be very good in terms of holding their value, so depreciation is usually less of a factor than on many rival machines, but the water-cooled bikes are new to the market, so this is yet to be fully determined. So what of its rivals? The Nightster costs £13,277 in black, plus £375 extra for grey or red paint options, where an Indian Scout is £12,295, but it is less sporty, and the Triumph Bonneville Bobber is £12,195. Equipment. The Nightster costs over £13,000 on the road, and for that you would expect inverted forks or at least some kind of adjustability in the forks, maybe a radial brake caliper, angle-responsive electronics, connectivity, even cruise control or an up/down shifter. However, the Nightster lacks all this.